right, let's talk about something we use literally every second of every day, but maybe don't think about too much: computer networks. You know, the invisible magic that powers our entire modern world. And to really get it, our story isn't going to start in Silicon Valley. Nope, we're going way, way back. I know. Sounds a little out there, right? What could an ancient empire possibly have to do with the signal that's bringing you this content right now? Well, the connection is actually kinda shocking. To understand our digital world, we have to look back at one of the greatest engineering marvels of all time. So, yeah, let's dive in. Okay, first things first. Before we even get into the computer part of it, let's just break down the big idea. What even is a network in its simplest, purest form? And really, it's as simple as that. That's it. A network is just stuff connected together. It could be a network of roads connecting cities, a social network of your friends, or, as we're about to see, a network that carries water. This right here is the key. Think about it. The Roman aqueducts were this massive, sprawling system designed to do one thing: connect a resource, water, from where it was to the people who needed it. It was a physical network built for sharing. Just hold on to that idea: connecting to share. So let's make the jump. How do we get from ancient water pipes to the modern data pipes you're using right now? Well, we take that big idea and we just focus it down onto the world of computers. And there you have it. It's the same exact concept. Just like the Romans connected their city to a water source, we connect computers to each other. And that last part of the definition, for the purpose of sharing resources, that is absolutely everything. That's the whole point. Okay, so that's the big question, isn't it? Obviously, we're not sending water through our fiber optic cables. So what are these modern resources our computers are sharing all day long? It's all the stuff we take for granted. The biggest resource of them all, of course, is the internet, this gigantic planet-wide network of information. But it can be way smaller, too. Think about an office where everyone is connected to the same printer. That's a network. Or accessing a file that's not on your computer but on a central server. Again, it all comes back to sharing. So we get what a network is and why it exists. But how does this whole thing actually work under the hood? Well, turns out it's a really powerful mix of two main technologies. Ingredient number one is computing. This is the brains of the operation. It's the thinking part. It's what your laptop or your phone or even an ATM does to get a job done. It's the actual processing. And we do this stuff constantly without even thinking about it. When you swipe a card, a system computes your balance. You hit send on an email, and your device computes how to package all that data up. That's the task. But that's only half the story. Because the second key ingredient is telecommunication. This is the messenger. This is the connecting part. Once your computer has done its job, the computing, you need a way to send that information somewhere else. And that could be through old-school telephone lines, blazing fast fiber optics, or, wireless radio links like your Wi-Fi. And when you put it all together, you get this simple, kind of beautiful equation. You take the power of a computer to do something, and you add the power of telecommunications to send it somewhere. That combination, that fusion, is the engine that drives every single modern network. And let me tell you, the result of smashing these two things together wasn't just some neat tech trick. It sparked a revolution that completely remade our world. Let's just take a quick look at how it all unfolded. It started with these things called wide area networks, or WANs. They were really the first big attempt to connect computers that were far apart from each other. But that idea, linking up just a few machines, it just grew and grew, connecting to other networks, until it evolved into the massive, global thing we just call the internet. And what's absolutely wild is just how fast this all happened. I mean, think about it. In the early 80s, personal computers and the commercial internet basically showed up at the same party. Then, just about a decade later, boom, 1991, the World Wide Web is invented, and suddenly everyone could get online. It was just an explosion. So yeah, in what's really the blink of an eye, historically speaking, we went from Roman aqueducts to a globally connected society. And it was all built on that one simple idea: connecting things to share resources. It really makes you wonder, right? If that's what we did in just one generation, what's coming next?